She was like, it was.
She does kill a lot of people.
It was a mercy kill.
I remember that. Why did she mercy kill him?
Action.
Welcome back to another episode of Cyber Unks. I'm your Uncle Miriam.
And I'm your Uncle Miriam.
I honestly think I can do better in terms of the introduction and intro because I feel like this is a little bit like awkward.
But like it's even like awkward to like introduce ourselves every time too. Like we could
That's
just like
true.
start the episode and just start talking. Maybe it'd feel like more of a conversation then.
You know what I've heard a lot of podcasts do is where they like cut like a piece from the actual conversation through the episode, and it's like an outrageous like conversation, and then they put it at the beginning, and then they like do their theme song, which
Yeah,
I love our theme song. It's like
yeah, that's what I did for like the first couple episodes, and then I just did it on the last episode when I'm editing. But I always like start editing and then I'm like, okay, I'll remember at the end to like take a clip and put it in the front. But by the end of the editing, I'm just like, I'm done, and then I'm just
exhausted.
like, whatever, forget it. Yeah.
No, but well, earlier this week, Miriam and I embarked on a journey that we started watching a show that when did you binge watch it? Christmas 2025?
No, it was maybe 2024, I would say. Yeah. But it's a show that I'm sure you all know, all of our listeners, of course. Game of Thrones. And I originally started watching it because my friend told me that Pedro Pascal was in it. So I was like, oh, I have to watch. And I did, and honestly, like I ended up liking it a whole lot more. And it's just one of those shows where it's like, you just like, I just love to like go back and watch like reaction videos of like people like hitting the crazy episodes. And what better reaction than Miriam right here? Even though she's pretty picky when it comes to my recommendations specifically, but I mean, we were on the first season, and we just hit that episode. If you know, you know. So yeah, what do you think about it so far?
No, but I do want to say something.
Here
You're
we
saying
go.
I'm picky about your recommendations, but I'm actually picky about entertainment media in general, not just recommendations. Like literally yesterday, I've been looking to get back into K-dramas because I really got into them Christmas 2024, and tried to replicate that Christmas 2025. Couldn't find anything good, and then just like yesterday, I was scrolling through my Prime account, and I saw like a new K-drama that's like a work-based K-drama, which I do like. And literally halfway through the episode, I like had to turn it off. I was like, this is so bad. Like, so it's not just you. Like, most likely, if I start a new show, I will abandon it in the first episode.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard. It's what I like is not widely available, unfortunately.
I don't even I can't even pinpoint exactly what you like. Like sometimes, like for example, Love Island is a show that I've been talking about with you for like years, and you just started watching the USA season 7, and that's not a show where I would really think that you would like it, but I still wanted you to watch it, so like, you know, we could talk about it, but then you ended up liking it. So it's like, you know, but
yeah,
at the same time,
it is
like,
tough with reality.
Even Euphoria, like I wouldn't expect you to like Euphoria, but you liked it. But also took you a long time to like finally watch it. You watched it like this year.
It's weird because, okay, first of all, with Love Island, it's harder, like that much harder for me to get into reality than it is into like a regular TV show. So that's my excuse for that.
Okay, that's excuse number one. Add it to the
second,
list.
for Euphoria, it's because at the time when it was coming out, I knew it had a lot of nudity, and I do not like nudity. Like, I don't like excessive nudity when it does not help push the plot forward.
Mm-hmm.
If it's for no reason, like, And to be fair, it is for no reason. It's excessive and it is for no reason. And they're supposed to be high schoolers, for God's sake.
I feel like it never does push the plot forward in like any show. Like, if we really want to.
Well, okay, so 3 shows that I would say have notable nudity that I've seen are Euphoria, Tell Me Lies, and Game of Thrones. Although I will say, Game of Thrones, out of the 3 I mentioned, no, they do have a lot of nudity. I remember that's why I quit it the first time I tried to get into it, like, years ago.
It's very, like, casual about it, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... They're just like, oh, whatever, you know? Just like...
But, like, it makes sense, because it's like, if it's, like, a scene in a brothel, yeah, okay. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's gonna happen. If it's, like, I don't know, but like, you know, if you're just like between every other shot, you have like a scene where there's like, I don't know, maybe you're right. Maybe nudity never pushes the plot forward, but sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it's just tasteless.
I've actually been thinking about this lately, and I also started watching House of the Dragon, and I feel like these shows, like, a lot of the time there's a lot of nudity in like the first couple seasons, but then it like stops, and I feel like it's kind of like a we know what sells kind of thing, where it's like they're pushing it, but then like by the end of it, that's not like what the show is anymore, you know? Like they don't need that to support them anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Now I sound like a prude. Like I sound like a person who like is very intolerant. No, but that's not like.
Well, yeah, she is very intolerant.
That's not true. I love everyone, and I think it's great that we are progressing and being more positive about things. But it's just because I also live with children, right? So it is difficult for me. Like, not my children. I have a little sister who's 10, right? So that it also makes it harder for me to watch stuff like that because, you know, she's in and out of my room. You know, we hang out a lot. Like most of the day we're together, right? So it's difficult for me to watch this stuff, and I can't throw it up on my TV, right? Most of the stuff I watch, I try to like make sure it's something that if she walks in and like she sees a scene, it's not like a whoa, what are you watching type of thing. So with like Game of Thrones, I have to like talk to her and be like, hey, so I'm going to watch this right now. This show is going to have like violence. It's going to have like, you know, inappropriate scenes. So maybe like, you know, let me be for the next hour. Right. Yeah. And she's like old enough to understand. But like, you know, it's annoying because, you know, it's annoying to do that. And but yeah, this is also another reason. It's not the main reason, to be fair, because when I did try to get into it a couple of years ago, you know, my sister wasn't the actual reason I quit it. It was actually funny enough. It's because I started watching it during Ramadan because I was so bored fasting that I like wanted something to like make the day pass faster. And literally, I started watching it, and immediately there was nudity. I had to close it. It's Ramadan, bro.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I stopped watching it the first time around. But yeah, it's
also just very graphic in other ways too.
Yeah, although I feel like the gore scenes, because gore has been so normalized. I'm telling you, at the beginning of this year, my mom and I were watching Durandar, and it was so disgusting. I have never in my life seen such gore and such violence to the level that I saw it in that movie.
Really?
To the point that I could not. Like, we finished the first one.
It's worse than Game of Thrones?
It's disgusting.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because Game of Thrones, honestly, it doesn't faze me that much. I haven't seen anything that I thought was, like, bombastic. Other than the horse scene. That was a little crazy. Not the second horse, the first horse.
The first horse, yeah.
The jousting horse.
Yeah.
That was the only time I was like, oh, I've never seen this before. But like the fucking duels, that's what's supposed to faze me? No, I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's more to come, surely, but yeah. But what are your thoughts on the show in general?
First of all, I noticed that the language that the Dothrakis speak is, I think, meant to emulate an Arabic type of thing.
Yeah, it does sound like, yeah.
Because, like, their word for eye is ana, which the word for eye in Arabic is also ana. So every time she's like, ana khalisi, I'm like, oh god. This is they're trying to, like, yeah, and, like, while that's the only word I've, like, seen in common between them, I do think it's meant to, like, emulate a more
Tonally,
like Eastern language, like Persian, Arabic, which is something I will say I do enjoy. I feel like it's like kind of like representation in a way. It's cool. What are my thoughts? Who's my favorite character is Tyrion. Tyrion, right. Is that how you say it? Tyrion?
Yeah, Tyrion, yeah.
Tyrion Lannister. He is my favorite character. If he dies, I Miriam El Shazli, vow to quit the show if Tyrion Lannister dies. That's all I'm gonna say. No comment then. I know he's gonna die, but I don't want him to.
I didn't say that. I didn't say. I didn't say anything.
He's the funniest character. He is quite so funny. Good. He is unlike his siblings. They're disgusting. Yeah.
We're speaking of, who is your least favorite character?
My least favorite character?
She's thinking.
My least do you know who your least favorite character is?
I have a least favorite character, but there's just a lot of bias, cuz, like, obviously, like, I've seen the show before. So it's like,
oh, so you're coming at it from a lens of, like, all 8 seasons.
Yeah, from this point, I would say, from, like, what we've seen, probably Cersei.
Cersei?
Yeah.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
He's, like... And you know what the funny thing is? I could tell he was not... Oh, I don't want to... What? I don't want to spoil. Sorry, guys.
Wait, you could just say... A lot of people have... Okay, we could just say spoiler alert.
Okay, spoiler alert. I could tell that he was not the king's son. Immediately.
Oh, God.
I was like, yeah.
But also, like, again, spoiler alert, when Ned Stark was, like, looking through the book, and it was like black hair, Joffrey, golden hair. Like, genetically speaking, like, it's not that crazy. Like, technically speaking, like that could still be Robert Baratheon's son.
You know what would have been realistic if they had Ned Stark drawing a Punnett square? Then it would have been like, whoa.
Wait, but yeah, but, like, even then, I don't know if I remember how a Punnett square works, but, like, isn't it like any of the 4 options anyway, though?
The only problem is with a Punnett square is that you can't use the phenotype. You need to use the allele genotype. So, for example, if black hair is dominant and golden hair is recessive, and, for example, if my dad is black hair dominant and my mom is black hair recessive, so she has the like one allele for black hair, the dominant one, and then one allele for, like, golden hair, the recessive one, all of the offspring would have black hair, but they will all be, no, not all. How many of them? A couple of them will be, I think 75% of them will be carriers for the golden hair gene. So if you take 2 of the carriers and you mate them together, then one of their offspring will have golden hair.
Yeah.
So if it isn't the genes,
she has a biology degree, if you can't tell.
No, you know what the funny thing is? Punnett squares used to be, like, insanely hard for me when I was in, like, junior high school.
Yeah.
And then once I, like, cracked the code, they became, like, one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. I remember them being fun. But yeah, but even then, like, it's still not that crazy. Like, I feel like it would be crazier if, like, also they wouldn't be able to tell that, right? like regardless, because they don't have that kind of science and technology. But like it would be crazier if it was like silver hair or something. But like blonde hair, I feel like that's not that crazy, you know.
It's not, and also like a lot of kids. Okay, maybe not as old as Joffrey, but I do know it is something that does happen. A lot of kids are born with really light hair, and then their hair darkens as they grow up.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing. Like, we've seen
That'd be crazy. That could have been a crazy plot line if they like killed the kid because he had blonde hair when he was a kid, only for him to actually be his son.
I think Jamie's really hot, but he's disgusting. So that does not matter.
You should.
Jamie's actually. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
You should.
I was gonna say.
Go ahead. No, you. I'm not speaking. I'm closing my eyes. You talk.
Jamie's actually the poster child of how you can be good looking, but if your personality and actions are shit, then nothing matters.
Yeah, because like I'm starting to like feel more attraction towards Tyrion than I am Jamie. I mean, which
I'm actively attracted to Tyrion. Like, honestly, he's so funny.
Yeah. Even though he's meant to be like the one that's like literally like when he spoiler alert again, but when he literally came back from the Vale and he's like, oh, like I'm alive, hey guys, like family, they literally snatched the wine out of his hands. Bro was in a jail cell for the last week and they don't even give a damn. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's because, you know.
And he didn't come back alone. He came back with like men to fight. So like you could have a little respect for him.
Okay, I need you to explain something to me. For the battle that was in yesterday's episode, like the last one we watched.
Episode 9, season 1.
Yes. So, they sent a small army to fight off Tyrion Lannister's army, and then the rest of the 18,000 attacked the palace, or what? Where did the other 18,000 people go?
Oh, they went to snatch Jamie.
Oh,
that's what it was. Yeah.
And Jamie didn't have an army, so that the 2,000 people were like distraction.
Yeah, because they remember when they caught that guy that was like scouting the army, and they were like, "What did you see?" And he was like, "Oh, I see 20,000 men." And then they let him go, and then they were like, "Okay, go report back." So then like they were expecting 20,000 men, it was actually 2,000. But I would hate to be like one of those 2,000 men, because like you're dying. You have no choice but to go fight. It's crazy like how far honor and duty takes people. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
but yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, we just finished episode 9, which is a big episode.
And, is episode 10 bigger than 9? Because usually the finale is the most grand. I actually don't. The moment I was waiting for was episode 9, but I don't remember what. Surely there's like a cliffhanger or something, because it's like the last episode of the season. But yeah, I wonder if the I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot going on, and I do feel like a lot of the time I do get lost a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm here to guide you.
And also there's a lot of like dialogues where it's just like two men talking, and there's only so much I can like listen to with like two men like plotting about war. I'm like, okay, come on guys.
Yeah.
Next scene, please.
Yeah. But the good thing is like there's multiple different storylines happening, so at least like it still keeps your attention for the most part. And for right now, like all of the storylines are like completely separate. So you have
I will say
to think about.
The one I care about the least is probably Jon Snow on the Wall. It's like
but like now things are like changing because like he's heard about like what's happening.
But he's not allowed to leave the wall.
I mean, because of duty, but like duty or family. You have a
no, but if he leaves the wall, doesn't he get like his head cut off?
That's true.
If they catch him, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy too, because like the way that they operate, like Jon Snow could like go and save everybody, including Ned Stark, and they'd be like, "Well, you broke your honor, so we gotta send you back to the wall." They're actually so terrible to him, bro. The way they set him up, they're like, "Oh yeah, the wall is the best. It's so honorable. Go with your Uncle Benjen." Yeah.
Does the White Walker storyline get bigger, or?
I mean, what do you think?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Because you said I'm shocked that they introduced the White Walker storyline so early.
Yeah, I mean, it's already like a sign that it is gonna get bigger, because like now the White Walkers are like past the wall, because the people, like the dead people, came back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I thought the whole point of the wall was to protect us from the White Walkers. Now there's literally no point in guarding the wall.
White Walkers and wildlings also.
Who's the second group?
Wildlings are like people that are not part of like the kingdom. They're just like wildlings.
Well, okay, here's my question. They always say north of the wall, south of the wall. So there are people who live on the other side of the wall that like cohabitat with the White Walkers?
I guess so.
Or is north of the wall and south of the wall relative to a different side that I'm not thinking about?
I just don't want to say too much, so maybe we'll save that. I don't want to like spoil anything. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. Like, I've always kind of like side-eyed people who watch this show, because like I've been like, oh, it's like a millennial thing. But like I'm into it, and I'm kind of like envious of like the time where it was airing on TV, and they would crank these seasons out year after year, which is insane. Like, we have to wait 4 years for another season of Ginny and Georgia. Like, that's crazy to me.
I love Ginny and Georgia.
That's so crazy to me. That's another show that I'm like, I don't understand. Like, you like that show, but like, I give you a recommendation and you're like wishing death upon me.
I love Ginny and Georgia. Ginny's so fun. No. Georgia. Georgia's the queen. Not Ginny. Ginny's annoying as hell.
I mean, didn't she have like I actually recently watched like a summary video on like the whole series so far, and like she kind of had a redemption arc in the end. Cause like, do you remember what she did in that last episode?
No. It's been like 15 years.
Yeah. She like lied. She like framed her brother's dad to make it seem like, okay, spoiler alert. Wow. Sorry.
Yeah.
To like make it seem like, you know.
Didn't her brother kill the dad? I think
her
someone
brother
killed
some other person as well. I think her brother her brother shot the dad. I remember.
First kill.
He was like
your first kill being your dad is kind of crazy.
That's funny.
No, because that's what we said yesterday with
Arya
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
With Arya, yeah. First kill.
But it wasn't a kill. He just shot him because he was like an intruder.
So he did.
No, he survived it. It's crazy too. He survived it, and then somehow the son ended up living with the dad. I don't know, bro. Ginny and Georgia.
I love Ginny and Georgia.
And he like wanted to stay with the dad too.
No, but why did he end up hating the mom at the end? Listen, I would hate having a mom like Georgia because she's kind of narcissistic. But at the same time, she also like has like a terrible like backstory.
Upbringing, yeah.
It's not like out of like, you know. But it's not like she lived like a comfortable life. Oh, she is. She is a lot.
Yeah. Because like the reason why she was on trial in season 3 was like completely like there was no.
It was like a different kill.
She was like, it was.
She does kill a lot of people.
It was a mercy kill.
I remember that. Why did she mercy kill him? That's so crazy. That's hilarious. I just remembered that she killed her neighbor's husband.
Why did
like, but because he was like bedridden.
Why did she take it upon herself?
What about the medically assisted suicide, guys? Come on.
Why did she take it upon herself to do that?
No. Okay. In her defense, she thought that the neighbor, like the neighbor's wife, the one she killed, was giving her like signals to kill him. But also, I'd say you need definitive, like, yes, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure what it was is that like the neighbor found out about her son's father, like how he was shady, and she basically like blacklisted him from getting an apartment in town.
So she thought she was returning the favor. That's hilarious.
How does that weigh out? I don't understand. How does that like
real estate ban does not equal mercy kill, guys.
Stupid, bro. It's so stupid.
It's a good show. Yeah. I like it. You know, I also like the girl that's like Ginny's best friend, Max. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Ginny and Georgia, like that's top tier television right there. Check it out if you have some time.
What are we gonna have once that show's over? Like, we're left with nothing.
Nothing.
Outer Banks as well, which I know you don't watch, but they're gonna have their last season this year. So, like, what do we have left?
What is Outer Banks about? Isn't it just like a bunch of people surfing?
Yeah, well, and they're also like looking for treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of watching those people who bring like a sift to the stream, like on YouTube, and they just like pick up rocks and then they sift them and then like the gold comes out.
Yeah.
That's that equivalent to me.
But it's like, it kind of like, basically like his dad goes missing, and his dad is like a crazy, like, he's like, he was looking for the treasure. So like if he went missing, they're like, oh, maybe there's something going on there. But... it's pretty good, and it gives me that summery vibe. Same with The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like, I love those two shows because it just like makes it feel like summer. It's so sad that The Summer I Turned Pretty it's done. It's over.
But have you noticed something? Speaking of people going missing, have you noticed that every single time someone stars in one of those Prime original Netflix originals, they like never have anything ever going on for them again?
Oh yeah. It's kind of like it's kind of like a known thing. Like even like the cast of like Riverdale, like that was such a hit show for Netflix, but like they're not really doing much.
I haven't seen.
I mean, they're trying.
Yeah, I saw. You recommended this movie to me actually. What was it? American Sweatshop by Lily Reinhart.
Oh yeah, I never.
That movie was actually pretty good.
Yeah, she does do like unique concepts, which is nice. I have heard like the cast talk about how Riverdale was like their Juilliard because it was just like so insane. But yeah, you know who I also think about often is the girl who plays Davy in Never Have I Ever.
Yes,
I would love to see her in like more stuff.
Yes,
because that was such like a breakout role.
Do I remember telling you that my mom was literally the one that watched, like, I've never seen Never Have I Ever, and my mom was the one that binge watched it.
Really?
And I remember her saying, like, oh, this is such a good show, and I'm like...
It is really good. I swear
I'm sure it is a good show, but, like, no, I've never seen it.
Because I remember you saying you, like, didn't like a comment that they made in the show, and you're like, oh, that was weird. But, yeah.
Maybe I saw it on TikTok.
Maybe it was a really good show. It was just like weird and kind of like cringy and funny, but in a way that like normally doesn't work. Like normally it'd be like hard to watch, but it was really good. And she was just like some kid from like Ontario. and like she just like heard about the role. She like went up for the casting, and that was it. But yeah,
that is weird. And speaking of such things, I'm not sure. Did I send you that one video of where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Sorry, I'm here.
That's all right.
Sorry, my mic was off. I was trying to talk though.
Did I send you that one video of Hudson Williams in Paris?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Staged or not staged?
Not staged. I don't think it was staged.
It feels awfully staged to me. Like I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but like it's literally a video of him like in Paris. I guess honestly good for him. He has like an apartment in Paris, I guess, and there's paparazzi like standing in front of his apartment or something, or like following him. I'm not really sure. It wasn't very clear in the video. And then they give him a photo to sign, and then he pulls out a lighter to like burn the photo.
But
I guess
they were like probably like harassing him all day, and like also they're not supposed to like follow them all the way home because that's like unsafe.
Yeah. I'm not blaming him for being irritated. I do think the pulling out the lighter and trying to burn the photo,
the lighter and failing at setting it on fire.
And you're like, I'll burn this when I get home. I literally, this is what made me think it was staged.
I know. I think he was just like pissed off, but like it is interesting to think about though, like the difference in like how people view that versus like Chappell in Paris when she was like pulling out her phone. But like, can you just imagine like people are following you around with cameras, like asking you questions? I would go crazy too. I would start like I would like open TikTok live and be like, I'm being harassed too. Like, I don't know.
Send gifts. I'm being harassed. Send gifts.
Yeah.
Chappell Roan also sort of earned it. Not gonna lie. Like, she made so many bangers.
That's true.
She, like, at some point, she was literally my favorite artist. Like, that's how, like, good she was.
Yeah.
Although because she hasn't been active. Like, the last song she came out the last song she came out with was The Subway.
Yeah.
I didn't like The Giver, too. Not a fan of this style. But The Subway was good. Wasn't as good as, like, the stuff I like, but was pretty good. Like, she's a diva.
I mean, yeah, isn't it like the rise and fall of the Midwest girl or whatever? So like, you know.
No, I don't want her to fall. I don't want her to fall because really,
she will rise again.
She breathed some life into the music scene, to be honest. She gave us something that we... Yeah, no, because, like, how many, like, you know, pop, like... I mean, her music is also pop, but also, like, I don't know. Her music has a different, like, feel to it. I don't know.
It does.
I don't know how to describe it.
And I'm surprised there haven't been people like trying to like emulate that style, but I just think it's too hard to do if your heart's like not in it, you know?
Yeah. There has been a lot of discourse around Cat's Eye and how their like sort of style like goes in and out of like ridiculous pop songs into more traditional pop songs, into more ridiculous pop songs, into more like, and people are like, okay, like you sort of like they're having like sort of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. Cat's Eye, I liked a couple of I like Touch, like I like that one. I like Gabriella a lot, but honestly, I wouldn't say they're like a music group that I wait for their releases or anything.
Yeah, it's just tough. Like girl groups, boy groups like that are like, I don't know, because it's just like such a machine. Like they really don't have like that much power over what they're making, and like even the way they started, it's like they started on like a Netflix show for like creating a K-pop group. So like,
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. I learned that like more recently too. They started like it was like this competition show to like create a girl group, like a K-pop girl group. So like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them.
It's fine. I do feel like there's so much music coming out all the time that it's like really hard to like keep up with. And I hardly ever like sit down and listen to a whole album. That just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely probably listen to Pedal that will be released very soon. I think it's coming out like today, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
I think so.
I'm probably gonna wait to see like what like songs are good.
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to those songs, but like I can't just sit down and listen to a whole album.
Yeah, it does come out today.
Has it come out yet?
Like you will. Well, no, like comes out at midnight.
Oh, okay. So like tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yes. But yeah, there's only like a few artists. Like I really have to like love them to like sit down and listen to like a full album. But I don't know. It's just kind of like when you used to like listen to music, you would like put on like a CD or you put on like a vinyl, and now it's just like it has to like because it's all like playlists. It's always just like I don't know. I feel like a true listener would probably enjoy listening to like a full album, but I just can't.
Yeah, I feel like we need like a media renaissance.
Yeah.
I think so. I feel like everything that's coming out is like a remake. Everything that's coming out is like something that's been like like a sequel that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Or a concept that's been done a million times before. It's just so like blah. I'm like I haven't seen anything exciting in so long.
I mean, there are things like every now and then, but yeah, everything is a remake. Like everything, even music-wise, it's always like a Britney reference. It's always like someone from like the early 2000s and 90s that they're being referenced. Yeah, and like movies-wise too. It's just like it's always a remake. I don't remember. I think I saw it like for 13 going on 30 or something. There's like a remake happening for that. Like we don't even need that. Can you see me?
No, we don't need remakes. I can see you, yeah. No, we don't need remakes. And honestly, even the classics, when I go back and watch them, I'm like, it must have been made for like someone with like a completely different like mindset. Because I watched, like, okay, I tell you, last Friday, okay, so literally every time I think about like putting on a movie, it's like a mission to figure out what I want to watch. But last Friday, I'm talking, my sister and I are hanging out, and I'm like, oh, should we put on a movie? Two weeks ago, we had watched The Prince of Egypt, which is literally an animated movie that came out in like the 90s. It's an Oscar winner. It's basically, it just follows the story of Moses. It's a really good watch. I did like there are obviously like, I'm not really sure what book was used or like what story like angle was used to write the book. Either way, even if I didn't like, if I wasn't sure if the details are accurate or not, that doesn't really matter. I really enjoyed it. I actually thought it was so good. The songs were amazing. They displayed some of the miracles. I thought it was great, right? So then so that was great. So we're like, okay, this is like a positive movie night experience. Let's try to watch another movie like later this week. So last Friday, we watched. We're like scrolling through Amazon Prime, and I see Sleepless in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle is one of those movies that people like swear up and down about. And they're like, it's like one of the greatest romances, like the greatest rom-coms. I'm like, okay, I put it on. The movie is an hour and 45 minutes, which is pretty standard. I found myself like my eyes were drifting. Like it was so boring. And I do not understand the hype. Because usually in a rom-com, there's a... You are, like, pixelated the fuck out.
Okay. What was the movie? Because it, like, completely glitched out.
Oh, my God. Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, okay. And you were bored. But that movie's, like,
Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks. It's, like... Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
It's, like, supposed to be a classic. Basically, the whole story is this guy's a widow. Or, like, a widower. And, after, like, his wife dies, he moves to Seattle from Chicago, I think. And he just moves with his son, and they're living their life. But I guess, like, the dad hasn't moved on, and he's kind of depressed. So the kid calls into, like, a radio show where this, like, I guess relationship doctor or, like, psychologist is on. And he's like, yeah, we need a new wife for my dad. My dad's really sad.
Oh, God. That's actually depressing. The kid is, like, the dad is stressing the kid out so much. The kid's not worrying about the fact that he lost his mother. He's thinking about, I need to get my dad a new wife.
He's like, crazy. I feel like I lost my dad, too. And it's like, okay. Oh. And then, basically... After that episode, like, a whole bunch of people, like, mail him letters, like, mail the dad letters. And, like, I guess one of those people... Yeah, exactly. They're, like, proposing. And, like, I guess one of those people is, like, Meg Ryan, which she's basically, like, a journalist. And she has a fiance, so that's super weird.
Okay.
And I guess, like, the entire time she's like, oh, it's fate. And it's, like, she's all, like, trying to be whimsical and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, basically, like, I don't know, a whole bunch of shit happens. But, like, the funny thing is about the movie is that they only meet, like, twice on screen.
Oh, okay. So it's through letters, then?
It's not even through letters. She writes him one letter and he doesn't write back. There was basically no contact.
They're having, like, they're sharing, like, a schizophrenic episode.
I don't know, but, like, at the end they end up, like, meeting on the top of the Empire State Building. Corny as hell. Like,
they jump.
It's corny. No, they don't jump. The kid's there. They, like,
the Empire State Building. That's in New York.
Yeah, well, she was in New York for Valentine's Day with her fiance, and he went. Yeah, and his son ran away to New York. And that was before, like, 9/11, so, like, you could, like, travel as an unaccompanied minor, and you, like, can make up your, like, name and age. So he, like, traveled to New York so that his dad would follow him, and they would all meet at the Empire State Building, because I guess she said that in the letter, like, if you love me or something, meet me at the Empire State Building. Like, it's all, that's, like, crazy. So delusional.
Okay. So she was already planning to be in New York. She was like,
yeah,
meet me there.
She was like, crazy. Yeah, if you read this letter, meet me there. Which any
I'm gonna be there
sane
with my
person
fiance,
wouldn't do.
But, like, it's fine.
Yeah, well, they break up before she goes to the Empire State Building, so I guess that's a win.
But they break up in New York.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
After he resizes his mother's ring for her.
That's crazy.
Okay, actually, that's a good idea. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a new ring kind of girl, or are you you can resize your mother's ring for me kind of girl? If the ring is actually pretty nice.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but, like, shouldn't the mother also just be able to have her ring? You know?
That's also a thing, but, like, if the mom is willing.
I hate to say it, I think I would like a new ring.
That's fair, because honestly, people act like resizing your mom's ring is, like, this big romantic gesture, but it kind of comes off as, like, I just want my own ring. Because then the expectation is that you will give your son that ring so that he can give it to his wife.
Yeah, it's just, like, also, like, if there's, like, more than, like, one sibling and, like, one kid in the family, like, it's just weird to, like, pass it, like, why would one kid deserve it or over the other? Like, if I had a daughter, like, I would want my daughter to have it as equally as my son, you know? And if anything, I'd want my daughter to have it because that's my daughter. That's my daughter-in-law. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
You know, unless my son wants to wear the ring, then okay.
I think the jewelry, like jewelry heirlooms,
but it's just not part of my culture.
A jewelry heirloom is different though than a wedding ring that's passed down. I feel like if let's say you have this like really great necklace that you want to pass down to your like kids, that's different. Personally, cuz then okay, I don't have a problem with the whole like resizing your mother's ring for me thing, but as long as there is no expectation that I will give it to my daughter-in-law.
But obviously there's that expectation then.
So no.
Cuz like it's probably,
and also I have to like the
down.
ring.
The mother probably got it from like the father's mother, probably. Yeah.
I guess it's like symbolic, but like first of all I have to like the ring, and second of all there has to be no expectation for me to pass it down.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's nice for like a couple to have like a ring together. I don't know. Why does it have to be like a family thing? Like it could just be between the two of them. Why does everything got to be about the whole family? Can't they have one thing for themselves? I wouldn't mind it, but like if I like, I don't know. I just don't want to like now put that send that expectation down. Like now my daughter or my son has to deal with that expectation. It just like, and then like one of the people down the line decides not to. And then, like, what was all that for? Now we're all ringless.
Yeah, exactly.
For nothing.
Because it's true. Because what if you have kids really young, and then, you know, your kids are grown up when you're still pretty young, like you're still alive and kicking, and they're getting married, and then you're like, okay, now I have to spend the next 30 years of my life without a wedding ring because my son gave it to his wife.
Yeah. Why don't they pass down something, like, better? Like, pass down your house.
Pass down your china.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, something that won't be missed.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never thought. I feel like I'm never going to have to, like. Well.
You're not going to have to worry about that?
I'm not going to have to worry about that in, like, in a non-dark way. But, like. That just. Do people even still do that? I feel like that's kind of like a movie thing.
Not in my culture, no.
Yeah, not in mine either. But
in my culture, you go out, like the two families go out and you buy the stuff. Like you buy the wedding. There is no such thing as like a proposal or like a surprise. You go out, you buy the wedding rings, you buy the stuff, you buy if the groom's family decides that, you know, they have enough money to get you like even like a gold gift, like a set or something, then that's also like my mom. My mom, she got two things. She got obviously the wedding ring that's like just like the band, and then she also got like a gold wedding ring that has like hearts embossed on it, I guess. It's like not the best stuff, but like
that
it was
one was
like
the
what
first
was trending.
Ring or the second ring, or she got them together?
Two rings. So there's the band, and then there is which her band is like white gold and then also yellow gold. It's like it's like fancy. And the actual wedding ring was like I don't know. I don't quite remember. But she also didn't just get that. She also got like a not a necklace. Like what do you call like those thick necklaces? Like a freaking
choker?
Like it was a choker, but it's also like very thick, and it's very pretty, and that came with the earrings and the and the bracelet, and that was a whole set, which is quite a lot for like I don't think people do that nowadays anymore. Like I don't think anyone can afford to.
Yeah. Well, now that I was thinking about it, like I guess like if there's also like an engagement, if there's two rings, then like I guess technically we could pass one down, you know, because like one is like the wedding ring. Like that.
But it's not like a ring, though. That's a band. Do you know what I mean? She didn't have two rings. She has one band, like the wedding band. The one that you, like, exchange at the altar. And then there's the actual, like, ring.
Yeah, isn't it, like, aren't they just both rings? So, like, the band, like, pass down the band is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Because the band is like, pretty much, like, there's no magic in the band.
Yeah, because it like symbolizes like, oh, that was like a solid, like, you know, they got married, they had kids, the kids grew up to be able to get married, like, then you can pass that down. And then the engagement ring is like or like whatever ring is between like the couple.
Yeah, I don't think anyone passes down the band though. Everyone passes the actual engagement ring.
Oh, hell no.
No.
But I guess
double it and give it to the next
But I
girl.
guess like maybe you wouldn't want like like the wedding ring is like usually heavier than like the band, right? So maybe you just don't want that like you know, you're not gonna be like wearing it all the time probably. I don't know, bro. Why do we always somehow end up getting into like wedding talk? Like, I think I've cut wedding talk out of 2 episodes so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know, cause weddings are. I guess maybe we're just at that age.
Oh God, no, we're not. What are
Sorry.
you talking about?
Sorry.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, it's coming up any day now.
Oh God.
I don't know.
We don't know. But yeah.
We don't know.
What I do know is I'm married to this podcast. So
yeah.
I'm married to the game.
I thought we were married and the podcast was our baby.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Our love child.
It's kind of like
that was gross. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I've taken the weight off of like, you know, like starting it, you know, and now it's started and it kind of feels like a normal thing. Like I am not like stressing over it too much, which is nice. I'm proud of us.
I'm proud of us too. I mean, it's a place that you can just like, it's like a conversation, really. It's just a place you can just have a conversation. And because we also don't like, we've been doing it a little bit more recently, talking on the phone, but typically we don't talk on the phone. We're like texting and stuff.
We're texting only.
So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have like a allotted time where we could just have a chat.
Yeah, especially because we don't live in the same city either. Like we'd probably go
but I'm going to visit.
She's going to visit, and we might do an in-person podcast. Woo!
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Woo! Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy another like bag for my personal item because I fear that my backpack is a little too big. But I don't know.
Figure it out.
I need to put a measuring tape to my backpack because that was initially what like my idea was to take the backpack, but I don't know if it's like longer than 16 inches.
You can take the backpack. The thing is like you need to like get it, like take this stuff out and then go and have them like measure it, and they'll put the, you know, like approved sticker on there, like the band or whatever, and then when you go to board, like you could just fill it up with stuff again and then they won't notice.
So I've already like,
because that's what I did.
I have an idea of how like I have an idea of like what I might be wearing. I'm also thinking about going shopping and like buying maybe like an outfit or two, but not just for the trip, not just for the trip. I know you hate any sort of pressure and expectations, but
no, you know what, you are projecting. Okay, I don't hate any pressure. There's no pressure.
I'm throwing
here,
my hands
girl.
up. No, but I'm thinking I'm gonna layer like my outfits underneath each other. But the problem is I can only do that with shirts. Like, I can't wear that many pants at the same time.
You could get, like, a vacuum bag from the dollar store. What?
Okay, that's an option. Put it in the
vacuum bag, vacuum it, and then when you get here, we'll vacuum it again. Easy peasy.
I remember your bag was actually pretty big. It was like a duffel bag.
Yeah, but it was only... Well, I was there for a day. I didn't even have shit. I didn't have anything in there. It was like...
But it was full.
It was full because it was full of food. That's what was in there.
She brought like the best like little cinnamon buns with her. They were delicious.
Yeah. Grounds for coffee. If you know, you know.
Delicious. Yeah. They were so good. They were like the best cinnamon bun I've ever had.
Well, you'll have to take some back when you get here. I don't know how you're going to do it, but... We'll find a way. We'll just buy them on your first day here, and then we'll freeze them. So then, like, you know.
Or we'll buy them, and then I'll eat like 6, and then I'll take 6.
Do that. We could also do that.
No, but I'm excited. If you know me, you know I literally don't go anywhere ever. Like,
yeah,
I'm not a world traveler. Like the only
neither
vacation
am I.
I take is like going back home to like Egypt. So this is like really big for us.
It is. It is.
People are like, I go to Vancouver like every other weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean maybe to after expose this where your location is.
No, we've already talked about it.
Oh, okay.
But maybe now like, you will. Because once you get it over with once, it'll be easier. Hopefully.
Maybe it is like that glass ceiling.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be like, well, you already went in the summer.
Yeah. Now then it's gonna be like, oh, you're doing too much. Because that's what my mom said when I was like, oh, maybe I should go again. She was like, oh no, here you go. Now I let you go once, and now you're always trying to go.
Now you wanna do back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like Holly and Michael. We need like a bed and breakfast in the middle.
We do.
No, but yeah, I think that's all I got.
Yeah, but I'm excited, and hopefully we can do in person. I don't know. We're gonna have to sort out the logistics, but I'm excited nonetheless. But yeah, I think that's all we have for this episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Follow us at CyberUnks on TikTok, even though we have been shadow banned. Follow us at Uncle Miriam on TikTok and Uncle Miriam on TikTok. So Miriam with an I, Miriam with a Y. And what was it? Cyber My Unk. That's our third. That's our fourth account.
That I'm bleeping that out. Why do you even know about that? It's an anonymous account. That's our fan page.
Because it comes on my suggested.
Why are we talking about our fan page?
Oh, it's a fan run page. Sorry, it didn't. Sorry.
But shout out to whoever's behind that account. Thank you for the support. Oh my God, finally, our first fan.
Thank you.
We love you. You're awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Totally. All right, we'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.